Hey there, Grey Wolf. I noticed you did a sneaky stream without telling me. Like, yes, I did. Date Everything came out the other day, and I've been playing that. It was actually a little bit more popular than my usual streams. So we had a few people pop in. People are just looking to see what the gameplay is like. Because apparently not that many people are playing, which is a shame because I love the concept. So I had a bit of a chat with some, you know, new people in the stream. Oh, speaking of which, hey there. But yeah, like, Date Everything was a lot of fun. I'll definitely be playing a lot of that game, I think. I would have watched it. Yeah, sorry about that, man. I should post it in the Discord next time. It was really fun. Yeah, it's great. Oh my god, Doug is so cool. I do not like Doug. Doug is an asshole. As is fitting of Existential Dread. Yeah, you can date Existential Dread, which has not led a lot of people to good endings in the past. Typically ends in suicide, but there we go. So between sessions, I've done a little bit of upgrading. So, let's see. Our armor is a little bit improved, as is our I should say, our weapons. So we should be able to, like, do a little bit more. So let's just see what we need to do this time around, because it's been a little bit. I didn't stream last week. I was out with Grey Wolf and a few other friends for a all-you-can-eat place. It was a lot of fun. So I skipped the stream that week because, yeah, hanging out with friends. IRL relationships always come first. Let's see. Return to Monche. Okay. So we've got to meet bloody blah unvolleyed. Speak with Sam on Sam Node about the unlocked memory. Vold again. So we got a few things to do there. Wait for Joel to set up the meeting. Right, so PB and her we need with us. I guess that's where we're going next then. I think we talked with everyone last time, so it's just a case of getting moving. You ready for Sudoku? Yeah, speaking of Sudoku, fucking Date Everything. The Existential Dread guy brought up fucking Sudoku. Isn't that the most fitting thing for me in the world? I fucking hate Sudoku. I agree. I'm also a green in the 16 relationships thing. I need the Discord. Oh, it's a Discord with a few friends. I don't have like an official YouTube Discord or anything like that. It's just between me and a few friends that I've had like, since like school. Artifacts. EOS. That looks like something. What's this? I'm still not used to the UI of this game, man.
Tracking a remnant architect.
It's
the one we fought ended up in orbit.
Oh.
Amazing.
Right, okay. We knocked the fucker to space. Oh, but yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, Grey Wolf is a real-life friend of mine. It's usually me and him on these streams. I pretty much use them as a way to, like, hang out with friends and whatnot. Right, let's see where we're going. I'm a very, very small YouTuber. I've been doing this for years, but it's always been kind of like just for the fun of it, you know? A Trial of Hope? Well, here we go. The games you play are so different from one another. Yeah, I mean, I like cozy games. I like RPGs. I like narrative games. Yeah, I'm a fan of art and things. So good stories, good characters, just funny stuff. It varies. I can play Dark Souls one day and play Animal Crossing the next. Let's see, where the fuck do we need to go here? I am not used to the UI in this game. Andromeda has not been a game that I've considered all that good so far. This is my first time playing it. I've played the others countless times, but Andromeda not so much. Wait. For a second then, I thought that was like Shepard's whole thing, but it's not. It wouldn't be out here. We're in a completely different solar system, aren't we? Really don't know what I'm doing here. Is that where I need to go, or is that where I am? That's where I am, so that one over here. Actually, very well. Ever played Baldur's Gate 3? Oh yeah, it was my game of the year when it came out. Fucking incredible game. Larian has been making good games for a long time. A lot of people first heard about them through Baldur's Gate 3 or through Divinity Original Sin 2. But they've been making good games for a long, long time. It's kind of neat to finally see them have a bit of love thrown their way. Dragon Commander. I remember Dragon Commander back in the day. I was like one of the very few people I know that actually liked Dragon Commander. Dragon Commander was great. I know we have to do something around here, but I'm just trying to figure out how. Is this the one? This looks like the one. Right. We won. Yeah, I've upgraded weapons a little bit. I've got a few things, so we should be a little less crap this time around, which is good. Yeah, and these are the two we have quests for, so we'll bring them with us. Not exactly the biggest fan of PB, but it'll do. But now, Baldur's Gate, I've done a few runs. The last run I did was Honor Mode. I've not streamed it, but I've played it quite a bit. I've got all the achievements for it on Steam at this point. I've done, my first run was a Dragonborn Ranger. Second character was a human. It was for the Jack of all Trades achievement, where you have like one level on every class. And then I did a Honor Mode run with a Dragonborn Dirge Paladin. I bought stuff for a new home. I'm moving this year. Oh, cool. That's great. You got yourself a new place. Nice. Congratulations. Big life moment. That's cool. Oh, great. We've got the snowy land. Here's when I run into a Wampa. Hazard level? Of course. Alright, here's where I completely forget all the controls again, because I've not played this for a few weeks. Have a look at Baby Steps. I have that video open on a different tab. I've not watched it yet, but I did see you post that this morning, Grey Wolf. I'll give that a watch at some point, and if it's a fun one for stream, I might consider doing it, yeah. Is this another itch.io one? So happy. I'm in my third playthrough. I want to do an Origin run, and I also want to use a bunch of mods. So the next time I feel like playing through Baldur's Gate 3, that's what it'll be. I'm thinking Gale, just because I want the cat. I want that cat thing to interact with. And I might romance Astarion, because everyone keeps going on about how fucking incredible Astarion is, and I just do not like Astarion. But my favorite romance is Lae'zel, and Lae'zel is a character where if you don't, Lae'zel is a character where if you don't romance her, you don't see how frigging amazing she is, and she has a lot of character development through the game. So I feel like, okay, maybe it's the same case where Astarion, where I hate him when everyone else loves him because he's like one of the most popular romance choices. And if you romance, you'll see a side of him you wouldn't otherwise, just like Lae'zel. So I want to romance him at some point. So I might as well do it when I'm playing Gale. It's a demo just came out. Ah, okay. But yeah. But yeah, I want to use a bunch of mods. I'll give Gale a beard, some better hair, that kind of thing. I've not used any of the mods yet. I want to get all the achievements first. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just following a thing. Hello? Oh, wrong button.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
I hear you have a very impressive vehicle, yes?
We call it the Nomad.
I'm an amateur mechanic myself. Build vehicles for my people.
Got a mod to be a paladin of Zulune.
With my compliments.
My Dirge was an Oathbreaker. Really fun run. Yeah, that was my honor mode run. I went for an Oathbreaker Dirge, a lot of fun. I had to redo it a few times, mind you. I didn't do it first time. I lost a few times, but I just make the same character over and over again.
I'll have him vetted. Thanks.
My pleasure, human.
My living room.
You can find some of what you need here on Fold. The rest, out and about.
Oh, but yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 by far the best game that year. Brilliant game. This year's so hard, man. Let me just read out the list of, like, let's see, top 5. So I've not played all of these games yet, but these are all the games I'm interested in this year, right? We got Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time, Raidou Remastered, The Mystery of the Souls Army. That was one of my favorite games when I was a kid on the PlayStation 2. They're remastering it. It's an old, like, Persona, Shin Megami Tensei style game. Digimon Story Time Strangers coming out later on this year. Date Everything, we've just been playing. Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon is an indie game that finally went out of early access this year. Fucking brilliant game. Expedition 33 looks good. I'm tempted. I want to give that a play. And then there's Oblivion Remastered, and there's probably a few others I've completely forgotten about. But this year has been so stacked. We've also got the Baldur's Gate 3 patch where they've added a bunch of subclasses. Such a fucking good year, man. Like, for the kind of games that I'm interested in, really, really good fucking year. And more shit just keeps coming out. It's crazy. Legitimately one of the best years for video games in terms of my tastes I've ever seen. I'm just walking in a direction and hoping it's the right one. I romanced the story, needless to say, he doesn't commit. Yeah, what a fucking surprise. I feel like people like Astarion because people are horny for, like, suave vampire boys. I think that's really all it is. Like, Twilight was a success not because it had particularly good writing, but because the themes are popular. You know what I mean? It's like, I had a feeling. I don't like Astarion. I think he's a bit of a bell end, to be honest. He's got some of the best fucking, like, funny lines in the game, but he's a bit of a bell end. I'm not really a fan. Lae'zel's my favourite. Gale grew on me a great deal. I think Will gets a bad rep. I really like Will. Will's great. Will's just chill. Karlach, I like Karlach, but the problem with Karlach is she was very obviously a late entry.
Looks like supplies aren't getting through to the Resistance.
So she doesn't feel like she has the same polish as a lot of the other characters. Lae'zel's my favorite. Halsin, yeah, I like Halsin. Halsin's great, Jaheira. Minsk doesn't have the same like power over me that he does for a lot of the other people, because I've never played the old Baldur's Gate games. I want to, but I've never played them. Neverwinter Nights was my first Western RPG, and that was the kind of like spiritual successor to Baldur's Gate. So that's where I kind of started Western RPGs.
I'm Pathfinder Ryder with the Andromeda Initiative from...
I know I dated Minthara during my Dirge run, in which I killed everyone.
Nothing more advanced than what you
I'm like, I like you, Minthara. I'll save you for last.
Stand over there. Dr. Hareen, maybe Ryder
My brother's moaning help. What's happened?
Emergency caches?
This is a war zone. Kett attacks are always a risk. Wounded. There's probably a cache of emergency medical supplies nearby.
The fuck did she just do back then? She was like, whoop.
You'll survive long enough to reshift.
Problem is the caches are empty right now. We're strained and no one's been out there to replenish supplies.
Ah yes, go out in the wild, click on a few things, yay busy work.
There's no time to waste. I'll help with whatever you need.
Supply crates are stacked by the wall over there. Directions to the caches are with them.
I'm trying to remember what else other games I loved that year.
Of course.
Good.
Coffin of Andy and Lele is fantastic. I need to go back to that. They brought out a new patch for that. Like, Chapter 3 is out, and apparently it's very long. Coffin of Andy and Lele just lived rent-free in my head that year. I fucking love that game. Hogwarts Legacy was brilliant. I've been wanting a game like that for years. So finally getting one was great.
Sam, you saving the location
Can't remember what the last one was.
data?
I know I do a top 5 every year where I list like my top 5 games of that year, and it's always my favorite video to make every year. And the Baldur's Gate 3 one was good. I love that one. Coffin of Andy and Lele, so good. I need to go back to it now though, because there's a new chapter, so I want to play through it again. I streamed it. If you're curious, there's a VOD of it. In like the first 2 chapters.
You are the Pathfinder, yes? I am Rochua-Lin.
What are these symbols on the wall?
Our people worship in private here, and I give the blessings.
I've dubbed Lae'zel Green, bitch.
I'm a bit of a stranger.
You just don't know her how I know her. I like the fan name of Bazel. Lae'zel's great. I love Lae'zel. I've always been a fan of the kind of warrior type though, and Lae'zel, I'm kind of like she's a fish out of water, you know, and for her species, she's actually quite nice. But I understand the irony of me shitting over Astarion, but also liking Lae'zel, so.
It would be an honor.
I give you strength and courage, yet be clear your heart.
You seem troubled.
Oh, Pathfinder Rider. I was just speaking a blessing for 2 of our young soldiers murdered by the Ket.
Ah yes, whilst looking
So
directly
many
at me.
disappeared, but these 2 cuts are the deepest yet.
Were you close?
Did you know them well?
They would be alive if they hadn't welcomed this death.
I'm not sure I understand.
Yeah, I don't understand that
These
either.
children were swayed by a new belief that's taken hold. A soul finds enlightenment through reincarnation, but some now think they can force this.
Oh, fuck.
Blame themselves to death,
That's
thinking
funny.
they will be reborn stronger. Glory seekers, we call them.
They're being foolish.
How can they possibly know what they believe is true?
That is the
Ryder
great
confirmed
question.
atheist.
I tried to speak to some of these misguided ones, but they didn't listen. And now, if you meet some of these glory seekers, do what you can to save them from death.
I mean, I could always give them what they want and shoot them in the head.
How do you become a priestess?
With great hardship. Only those who know darkness can lead others to light.
That makes sense,
I speak
actually.
weekly words for those who seek them. They take my words to their families, so that they all find the strength I once longed for.
That guy has, like, the worst stomach ache. Look, I mean, we've all been like that after some, like, bad pizza or something. Oh, I feel bad for the dude. He needs, like, a really good shit to get that out of him.
What do you believe?
In the never-ending growth of a soul that is reincarnated within a family. A righteous action in this life begets enlightenment in the next. And with that, a stronger dynasty.
So basically you believe in
What happens to the
reincarnation.
souls of exalted Angara?
It's like, oh yeah, if I'm a good person here, then in the next life I'll be an even more better good person. Meanwhile, the reincarnation, fuck the bullshit, if I die I'll go be reincarnated. It's the same shit, just with less steps.
Thank you.
Ah, well. God, man. It's funny playing a game like Andromeda after playing a game with so much personality like Date Everything. Because, sorry, I've got a bit of my mustache here in my mouth. Because it really just showcases how fucking dull and dead this game is. I love Mass Effect, but this game... Oy. Do we have a map I can use? Oh, okay. Yeah, more busy work. Go over to the thing, click on the thing, interact with the thing. I think we've done everything here, so let's go out and see what else we can find. We have a stream tomorrow. It depends. Like, I stream every Wednesday at 7 o'clock, London time. That's pretty much what I do, because it's purely casual. Like, I'm not trying to become a big YouTuber or anything like that. The most people I've ever had in my stream is like 70-odd people, and it was way too much. But if I ever feel like streaming something, like I just want to stream something, like I did today with the Date Everything, then I just do. So it's not really set in stone. It depends on if I have time, because I look after my dad. I've got a house and doggos to take care of and all that kind of thing, so it really depends. Singapore, that's pretty cool. Fucking her, man. I keep getting my her and my... I love the internet, man. The whole thing is never... It's 2 a.m. Holy shit, you gotta get some sleep, man.
I appreciate the warm welcome.
The magic of the internet's never really left me. I was on YouTube in the earlier days.
Warm welcome.
Nice. You know, back when we had like direct video responses underneath the video.
Probably a
I don't know whether you, how old you are, if you remember that.
Strange jokes aside, I hope you will join our fight against the Ket.
I still find it kind of magical how the internet connects people from all over the world.
To deal a decisive blow.
Sleeping is for the weak. Admittedly, I was up until like 2 o'clock the other day myself, so I'm not one to judge.
If your current approach isn't working, we'll need to find another one.
Our main problem is
but I do love that. Because you get all kinds of random people and in like internet chat things from all over the world. I just think it's really cool.
Before you go, is there anything else I can help you with?
I've met Ephra. He's interesting.
He's never been good at first impressions. He can be stern, but he's exactly what the Resistance needs.
I do like the design of the Angaran. I do think they fit into the Mass Effect world very well.
What success we've had against the Ket is entirely due to his leadership.
Most people seem to really respect him.
Because he would do anything for his people, he inspires the same in us. We may not always agree with Ephra, but we'd follow him to the end of the stars.
You know a game has good alien races when one of the first things you think to yourself is, huh, I wonder what they'd look like naked. I feel like that way about pretty much every race in the Mass Effect series.
They formed the Resistance as a final effort to retake our home.
Because they look humanoid, but they're obviously, there's obviously more to them than that, you know? Like, where the fuck do those, like,
but even now we're a long
I don't know,
way from winning.
They look like her head is like a blow-up floaty. Like there's a thing in the corner where you've just gone like I blew the side of it up. You know what I mean? It looks like you could just pop it. So does that go all the way down? Could you throw an Angaran on the water and just swim on one like a floaty? It looks like you could.
That's it for now.
I'll be here if you have any questions.
I'm being fantasy racist at the moment. Or sci-fi racist. It's one of the two. Got a little bit of fantasy racism. There's a reason why I still call elves in every single game knife ears. Jarl?
I should be going out there with you. Waiting around makes me unhappy. I'll keep my comms open so I can keep up with what you're doing.
Sounds good.
In the meantime, is there anything I can help with?
Tell me more about Vold.
Vold is an important planet for my people. Our capital, Estraya, is here.
I've had a headache for hours, man. It sucks.
Want it back from the Ket.
It's not bad.
And the city is still
it's not like driving me nuts or anything like that. It's just like a little bit of pressure right up here.
This part of Vold.
Pain in the ass. I think I've had too much caffeine, to be honest.
The Resistance seems pretty busy here.
I've also not had a lot to eat.
Yes.
The only thing I've ate today is some bell pepper and hummus.
Very long time. We used to wonder why there always seemed to be more.
I've pretty much walked the dogs,
no
done some chores for my dad, left the dogs in his, come home, done some housework, and then started streaming pretty much.
I have to get going. We'll catch up later.
So it's probably a case of too much caffeine and not enough food. I do have a carrot here, though. I almost sound like a vegan with this shit. Oh yeah, bell pepper and hummus and I'm chewing on a carrot. Ooh, look how healthy I am. Meanwhile, I'm a fat fuck.
Wow. I wonder how it works. Do you think they're adapted remnant tech?
You don't win a war without good organization.
An impressive surveillance system.
Pathfinder, I was told to expect you. Davia Kars, Chief Intelligence Officer. I'll
Right.
brief you on Vold. Any questions about the planet? Ask away.
The holomap.
Is that a map of Vold?
A living map, yes. Every region on the planet is represented. Updated in real time as we get information from scouts and contacts. You can see the nearest Dara.
That's cool
Jara
tech, but you can tell they're still
and Yon-
using the animations
archaeological
from
dig
like
the Kenneth
the
occupied.
basic, like, you know, I forget what it's called now, but from the original game, those tech things.
The bright spots on the map, are those cities?
City's under siege by the Ket, yes. The largest destroyer was our capital.
Was?
It's hard to think of a city as a capital when it's just a maze of empty streets and burnt-out buildings. But buildings can be rebuilt. We are more than our cities.
True and real.
Tell me more about Astraea.
It's the recent focus of Ket attacks. They think they can break our spirit by tearing down our walls. The Ket learned that we fight to the death, and they would rather we submit. So they destroy our Dara, our homes. They drive us into the cold and expect us to give in. They underestimate the Angara.
Sounds like what the British did to the Scots back in the day. I forget the name of it now. It was the Massacre of Blah de Blah de Blah, where the Scots offered these soldiers. I think it was the British. It might be someone else. The Scots offered these soldiers refuge. They fed them, gave them beds, and then during the night, they started killing them. And the Scots had to flee into the wilderness, and unfortunately it was fucking freezing, and most of them died to the elements. They either died by the sword or they died to the elements. It was the Massacre of Blah de Blah. I can't remember what it is now, but yeah, pretty much same strategy. Sucks, dude.
You mentioned the word Dar. What does it mean?
Well, translated directly, it means rock foundation. A Dar is smaller than a city, but larger than a settlement. There are several out here. Angara who live in Dara are combat trained, ready for anything.
I guess they need to be.
They take pride in defending themselves.
I'm looking forward to testing out my new weapons and shit.
The Dara are their new target.
I worked on them
We've
between
had to change
streams,
our tactics to
so
protect them.
I did a little bit of
More patrols with
crafting,
the
a little bit
Dara
of grinding.
means fewer raids on Ket camps. The Ket know this and use it against us.
How does the Resistance plan to win this
Fucking
war?
headache, man.
We don't have the forces to
I don't
fight
like
the planet
taking
wide.
painkillers until
Our only
unless
hope is a
absolutely
strategic
necessary,
strike.
because they become less
The
effective
center of
over
all
time,
Ket
and I'm
operations
going to
on
need them when I get
Vold
older.
across the valley. If we take down their command structure, it will weaken them. At least, that is our hope.
I think I have enough info.
If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Yeah, Mass Effect Andromeda is just such a boring game. it's just... Oh my god, it lacks the life and the soul of the old ones, dude. It's just crazy how dull it is in comparison.
They all say the same thing. The Resistance is missing supplies.
I forgot about the scanner. What else can we scan? Everything, apparently. Don't mind me, I'm just pointing my finger at all of your things.
Squadron at Varroa. I'm picking up hostiles 2 clicks south of you.
Do they need a replacement?
Right. Moving on out. Map. Planet surface. Right, let's go and see if we can find these. I almost walked past this one.
Rylus?
That's me, yes. I'm Rylus. Wow. You really showed up.
Stellar riding.
You seem thrilled. Honestly, it's nothing special.
Nothing special. You saved the Moshai from the Ket. And not just the Moshai. So many people owe you their lives. Anyway, I should get to the point. Your raid on the Exaltation facility sent the Ket
I love her
scrambling.
face markings.
They're trying to get their operations
They're
in order.
so striking. I
Our
really like
scouts
that.
report increased Ket movement through certain areas of Vold. Not military, though. Science and research vessels.
Doesn't matter if they're Science Ket, Warrior Ket, Janitorial Ket. They're all bad news.
Some of us were concerned they might be planning more exaltation. or putting more of our people through torturous study. We don't have the tech to break into their bases. But someone has to stop them.
You're talking to the right person. We always help our friends and allies.
I knew you'd help. I'll send the nav point immediately.
Right. Okay, there's that one. The UI in this game is so bad, dude. Like, I really don't know whether, in terms of quests and whatnot, like, I really don't know whether what I'm doing is, like, a companion quest or something like that, because it's just all over the place. It's not very clear at all. Admittedly, though, the Mass Effect UI has never been very good. This isn't new to this one. It's been a consistent issue throughout the series, but, yeah, this one in particular.
I'll find it. Something I can do for you?
You the requisitions officer? I hear you're having supply issues.
Of course not. I don't know what you've heard, but everything is running fine.
Your communications say otherwise. You haven't received a shipment in weeks.
Those data pads are encrypted. How did you... I need to keep this news contained. No one knows the shipments have stopped. If word gets around, we'll have a serious morale drop. I need to investigate this quietly.
You have any leads?
Not much. The supplies make it planetside, but never reach the base. The obvious answer is the Ket. Sabotage is their style. We changed our drop point, but no luck. I can't send someone to
what I hate about a lot of this as well is I know they're just going to send me for busy work. Still no luck getting my laptop repaired. I might have to phone them after. You're probably the best bet. I know it's kind of annoying because you're bound to talk to an Indian and you have no idea what the fuck they're saying. You know, it fucking sucks, dude. But yeah, it's probably your best bet.
Your people deserve to know what's happening. You should tell them.
With all due respect, I'm the one keeping this camp together. I know what's best for them. I can't sanction an official search, but I also can't stop you from investigating on your own. The nav point for the last drop location is in my personal console. You seem to be adept at decryption, so I'll let you figure out the rest.
Yeah, you want me to break into your personal console? That's fucking good, isn't it? Fucking idiot. Okay.
Decryption successful, Pathfinder. Updating your nav system with a supply drop point.
It's just all busy work quests that I'm getting, and I hate that I know that. It's just a bunch of, hey, come over here and do more bullshit. You know what I mean? I hope you get it sorted, man. The live chat contacted me this morning and told me I'm ready to sort, and then they ghosted me. Last time I used live chat, it was for Netflix. And they're like, oh yeah, everyone knows that if you don't use Netflix for 12 months, we delete your account. I'm like, yeah, well, everyone I've mentioned that since had no idea that was a thing. And they're like, oh, just make a new account. I'm like, well, all my followed shows are on there. I can't remember what they all are. You know, it's just like, so after that, I was like, okay, I will watch these shows some other way. And I've not been back to Netflix since. Just like, yeah, I know it's no big deal to you, but at no point was I ever informed that Netflix will delete my account if I don't pay them, like, for 12 fucking months. It's like, it's not like I was using it without paying them. It's like, no, I just didn't buy a subscription for 12 months, so obviously I must be dead or something, so you need to delete the account. So, it's like, oh, just make a new account, like, or I could just save myself money and time and just watch this shit elsewhere.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
But I brought the snacks last time.
Whoa, didn't mean to sneak up on you.
Squinting stars. It's the Pathfinder. We heard about how you punched the Ket. Punched them right in the exaltations.
Why is this one British?
Amazing.
Shut up, Beniska. You're embarrassing.
You shut up.
I won't be able to do it now
charming,
until next
right?
week. I might be going away. Oh, shit. Oh, that sucks, dude. Would you be taking your laptop with you if it was working?
The Angara have been wonderful to us, including yourself. So thank you.
See? We're building bonds here to seek.
So, what's out there? Any tips?
As a start, you could join our fight in Hajara, where those red lights are.
I hear someone's looking for help.
Or you could just go there and kill some cat. They're everywhere.
Anything else you need to know? We've been stationed here forever, so we're experts.
What's that alien facility on that mountain over there?
That's the Ket Command
God, I
Center.
hate this
We have
weather, dude.
constant eyes on it.
What's its purpose?
Keep me up to date with the
It
laptop,
controls
though.
cat
It kind of
operations
sucks
on
that
the
not
entire
long
planet.
after you've got
There's
one,
always ships
you're
coming
having
and
problems
going.
with it. It's the
I
problem
came
with
face to
laptop
face
batteries,
with the
though.
prefect there. Meanest, motherless Bisan I ever saw.
Even the Ket seemed afraid. We don't have much intel
Oh,
on
that's
that.
right. You mentioned Chester Zoo. Yeah, yeah.
Do you know of any remnant sites or ruins?
I think so. Actually, I don't know.
Seek, do you ever read the dailies?
No, you'll tell me if I need to know something.
So, where is it?
Tall lights, over on your right somewhere.
Those red lights. You said that's Hajara?
Yes, Hajara Station, one of the Dar in the valley. It's a small community, mostly scientists. There's people there that might need help if you haven't checked it out already.
How do they live out there?
Why so surprised? We've adapted to this weather.
Those lights are conspicuous. Don't the Ket attack?
We've adapted to that too. The Ket want to take us alive, so we fight to the death. It seems to deter them.
It's kind of crazy how adaptable the Angaran
Take
are.
care. Stay safe.
Like, their original
Tempest,
planet,
I'm
like their
going to the
whole
Nomad.
planet is a
My
tropical rainforest.
Forward station.
And yet they're gonna be okay on a fucking tundra like
Activating
this?
Forward station deployment.
That's kind of crazy. Their adaptability is wild.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal.
Okay, Sam, what's Vold got for us?
Ket activity appears to be centered around this large central command post.
I think it's a
According to
component of the
Resistance
battery because I should be able to
intelligence,
use the
base
laptop
coordinates
without the
all Ket
battery.
military efforts on Vold.
And even if you plug it in directly to the
And taking
wall,
it
it's not
down will
working.
cripple their operations.
In theory. However, given the trouble the Angara resistance has had infiltrating the base, it will not be a simple task. I recommend a more cautious approach that starts with the investigation of smaller Ket installations.
What about the Angara, the Resistance? What's their status?
Resistance dispatches indicate there is someone in Hajara who needs help. We could visit Tekix, a larger and more established Angara Dar that is nearby.
Sounds good. Thanks, Sam.
Pathfinder, Vold's temperature
I like
range is
how-
fixed well below freezing, with pockets of even more severe conditions.
I like how we've
This
asked
necessitates the use of
those
the Nomad.
NPCs about
I
this
advise
information,
against prolonged exposure to the
and they've
cold.
told us. And then
Got
we've
it?
walked a few
Don't
steps
crash
forward,
the car.
and we've
Our
been
scans
forced to
have
listen to the
detected
same
remnant
information.
monoliths, which suggests the presence of a vault.
It's just one of
That
those
means we
modern
might be
game
able to
design
melt
choices.
this ice cube. All right, we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going.
Alright, let's jump in the rubber car, let's select the destination, and let's get to doing the fucking busy work. Ugh.
Please be careful, Ryder.
Trust me.
The Nomad's got safeties if you drive off this mountain, right?
I think it's just to make sure you're paying attention. True. I would be falling asleep if I wasn't streaming. I would not be paying attention to this whatsoever. I actually think I'd enjoy this game a lot more if I wasn't streaming, because then I'd be watching something interesting on the second monitor. And just not paying any attention to it whatsoever.
Temperature's back to normal.
Ah, fuck, ah, fuck. Alright. Time to start using my shit. Just remembering the controls again. That's right. Stop shooting yourself. Stop shooting yourself. Stop shooting yourself. Stop shooting yourself.
I need help here.
They dead? Ah. That's a note. Where the fuck did that come from? You alright? Y'all cool? Alright, good. Let's go and travel to the next area. Oh, shit! Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'll do that. We will do that. Tempest current location. Right, there's the base. So we are just getting into it now, aren't we? Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll definitely be getting to the lake at some point. Okay. So we'll just keep following this for now. We'll see where this leads. Oh.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Mm-hmm,
you can
I've
extract
noticed.
minerals via your mining interface.
Just waiting for the bit that makes sense. Really? That's it? It's only going up by a little bit. This is rich. Doesn't seem rich to me. I like how it's... Ah, fuck. Well, that didn't take long. There we are. Alright, we're good, we're good. Oh, fuck's sake. Where the fuck is this rich mining bullshit? I absolutely despise the rubber car in this game. It's really bad. What the fuck are you doing? Alright, we'll have that one.
How long have the Angara been fighting the Ket? Must feel like forever. They're a tough bunch. I wonder if the Angara would let us train with them. I'd like to see their methods.
Whoa. This, just riding around here in general feels fucking, like, scary. Right, map. We've missed something. Right, we'll go and see what that is. We've already missed something. Is this going to be another one of those planets where as soon as I step out of the car, I basically die? Because I've got a feeling it is, and that kind of sucks.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
How do I get out?
Extract minerals via your mining interface.
The fucking melee sword is so weird. Like, who... If you're about to swing a sword, would you picture that? She basically goes that with the sword and then smacks her elbow into it. I was doing something. I don't need to apologize. It's all good.
Why were Angara attacking us?
Fucking headache, man.
I detect.
But yeah, we'll head over to the Lake where we can. As soon as we see that glitch spot, you know I'm giving it a go.
Axul is stockpiling supplies.
Were they just turning around in
Why?
circles?
Pathfinder, I have informed Olisk. The drop point is secure.
Good. The Resistance should get their supplies now.
Oh, we got another mining thing. Anything around here worthwhile? Don't look like it. Alright, let's bring up the map, see where else we can go. Hitting rocks for science. We got another one of those fucking quests over there. Yeah, we'll just go in this general direction. You just spin. Like... Okay. Okay, I get it makes sense when we're on the ice. Ah, yes. The hitting rocks for science thing, where as soon as I press it, every single node within the area lights up and none of them look any bigger on the map. I fucking hate this game's UI. This looks like a shooty place. Is it a shitty, shitty place? I do not know. I'm trying to figure out how they did that. Maybe it was a different one. I just keep heading in this direction. But yeah, as soon as we get on the ice, we'll Oh, it's just us. It is, yeah.
Isn't there some sort of de-icer?
As I say, I'm a super small streamer. We don't exactly get anyone showing up most of the time. It really is just like me and Grey Wolf most of the time, just having a bit of a gab whilst I play a game. He enjoys my pain because I hate puzzles, so whenever a puzzle comes up, it's just a case of that.
I detect a Ket camp ahead.
Let's scan this boy. Right. Let's save the game. And let's see if we can do this turny thing. That's nice. Yeah, yeah. Just me and the bro. Can you remember how we did it, Grey Wolf? Like, how does that guy do it in that glitch video? Did he reverse, maybe? Because I can't figure out a way to actually spin. I'm spinning in the camera. Like I can jump. Oh, wrong button. No, I don't seem to figure out how it's done. Oh well. When puzzles happen and you complete it, I'll give a small party. I will complete them by simply just going on the internet and looking it up, because fuck that, I hate puzzles. Move the thumbstick in opposite directions. We're trying to do a glitch where, let's see. See, one thumbstick just controls the camera. Maybe if I swap gear type? I will have a look. Alright, fair enough. I'll continue playing the game then while you look, because basically what happens is you spin around like crazy and then you go flying into the air. It'll be funny to pull off. The game was launched like completely fucking broken.
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
Well, let's document the mineral then. That's lithium. Lithium. Uranium. Uranium fever has gone and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand, I'm gonna get me some government land. Uranium fever has gone and got me down. Right, so we done that. And then there's this over here, eyes on the ground. So we'll just complete one busy work task after the next. Y'all want a lore drop about Mass Effect? Sure, go for it. Surprise, motherfucker! Which is the button to change my shit? I don't remember the button now. Is it...
Moving out!
No, not that button. What's the fucking control? Oh. There it is. So we got pistol, we got shotgun, assault rifle. Let's go try some shoddy action. Can I play like a Vanguard yet? We'll find out. Wrong button. That looks like a no. It doesn't look like I can play like a Vanguard just yet. Although maybe. I want to be aggressive and stupid. That recharge is reasonably nice. I'm gay with a boyfriend. My parents divorced. And when I was four, I still like my mum more. I mean, that sucks, dude. So how long, like, when you were 4? Do you mind me asking what age you are now? You don't have to answer that. I'm gonna die, I've just realized I'm freezing to death. I never knew my dad. My mother ended up, my mother ended up with another guy that basically ended up being, like, my father. But my biological father I've never known. They separated a long time ago because he cheated on her. So, I don't exactly have much respect for the guy. I don't know the guy, but I don't have respect for anyone that does that. What? Jesus? Wait, what? Oh, what I'm responding to? I don't know. I mean, I think it's natural that a lot of people tend to, like... I know guys tend to gravitate towards their mother a lot more, and girls tend to gravitate towards their father a lot more. It's very natural. I just found out my dad cheated on my mom. Yeah. There it is.
What did you do back in the Milky Way?
Sorry to hear that, man.
A job, you mean?
Like I said, like,
Not for me. Everyone needs to eat. You must have done something.
my mother had a similar I mean, from what she's told me, you know, she could be lying, I don't know, but from what she's told me, that was the case, and I trust her. So.
How did you ever commit to a 600-year intergalactic voyage?
Easy. It was new.
I can't answer the age thing, I don't know how people accept it. Okay. I won't cry anymore. That's fine. You said you were in Singapore, wasn't it? How is gay rights over there? I don't know anything about the country. You said you were gay, huh? Or just did you mean guy? Yep. I see.
Picking up a faint signal.
Was what again?
Looks like a friendly ship.
Oh, I'm just asking how, you said you were from Singapore, yeah? Like, I was just asking, how, like, gay rights are over there. Like, would you be safe mentioning it and coming out or anything like that? Or is it just, like, your family you're frightened about? I'm a male. I was identifying as, identifying as female. I see, okay.
Pretty sure the AI rulebook doesn't insist the Pathfinder always gets to drive.
Where the fuck is that? Obi, I hate the map in this game, dude. This little bastard. Come here, you little son. Back off.
Clear.
You have gay colleagues? Oh, I know. Okay, that's good at least. That's good at least. Because I've known someone for a good number of years now that is gay, and he lives in a country that doesn't exactly accept it.
Not where you'll ever see
I met him years ago. We used to talk on, like, Xbox Live, and I was one of the people who knew that he could kind of confide in over that kind of thing, because, yeah, he can't really talk about it openly with, in the country he lives in. Sucks, but, At least, again, this is one of the positive things about the internet, right? You find people that, you know, are cool with shit like that and they get it. And people have outlets where they're like, oh shit, the entire world doesn't, you know, have this one opinion. Let's see what this is. Fucking hate the fact that it doesn't just handle every like bit of terrain and you have to actively change gear. So annoying. I hate that. It's funny, I'm playing this game at this point because I've started it and I kind of want to finish it so I can say that I've played it.
From the lookout.
But fuck me, Andromeda is not a good game. So annoying.
Post. Let's see if someone here needs help.
There probably will be more busy work to do.
Well, that's an enormous ice cube.
Yes, Grey Wolf is forcing me to play it. He enjoys it when I suffer.
An entire Ket
Bad
base.
weather for it.
Environmental temperatures are within...
I like how there's about 4 different conversations happening right now. Fucking game.
You're the one who saved the Moshae. We've all heard.
Yeah, we've gone through every Mass Effect game so far. This is the last one, and unlike the other 3, I've never played this one before.
Finding allies in the Angara has been a great boost for us.
We are united by our struggle against the Ket. My grandmother used to say that the mingling of...
So excited for a Steam sale so I can buy, date everything in my car. Great game.
I need someone to...
You probably already know this, but
I'm not a fighter yet, or
best thing to do is shove it in your wish list, and when Steam has a sale, you'll get like a notification. You'll get an email or something basically telling you, hey, this game on your wish list is on sale. It's a really good way of like finding games. Like, if I go on it right now, I go on my profile, games, wish list, right at the top. What the fuck is this? A Little Lily Princess? Oh, okay. It's a text-based adventure. I'm a fan of the studio's other games. They did a game called, what was it called? Magical Diary years ago. 2012. Magical Diary Horse Hall from 2012. I was a big fan of that one. It's another game of theirs. That's why I've added it. That's on sale, 70% off. Tokaiden 2 is 60% off. Neo 2, the complete edition, 55% off. Dredge, 50% off. The Thaumaturge, 45% off. Dave the Diver, 40% off. Yeah. That's how I do it. I've got a shit ton of games on my wish list just so I can check to see if they're on sale every now and again. And sometimes I get them. I'm back. Hello. Hello, boss. Hello, boss. Hey, boss. Let's see.
What's a Ket labor camp
Did I miss anything important? It's Mass Effect Andromeda, mate. Nothing's important. Outside of, like, cutscenes, it's all shite. It's all busy work bollocks. It's not like the older Mass Effect games where it had plot and shit.
My father died that way.
That's awful. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Make sure I don't lose more family.
I'll get your uncle.
Here's the nav point of the labor camp. Please hurry. Nilge may not have much time.
But yeah, we're just talking about Steam sales. I kind of go off on a tangent whenever I'm playing Mass Effect Andromeda because it's my way of escaping this fucking game. Grey Wolf in chat is forcing me to play it. You can't see him, but he's just out of sight of the camera with a gun to my head. Who is Doug? I believe you're talking about the guy from Date Everything. Oh, is there another guy here? There is another person here. We almost ran away. There's more sheep.
Check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
How's the dig going?
We can't get deep enough to take a proper sample. The ice is too big.
I like the guy in the mirror. I didn't show that guy in stream, but I did see him in when I played the demo. Vedate anything, I like the guy in the mirror. I'm just a sucker for that accent.
You're that alien pathfinder they call Ryder. Oh, I wish I could talk. But I gotta get this sky-cursed piece of junk working. It's been picking up weird interference for days.
Don't mind me, I'm just chewing on a carrot.
Data to our colleagues in Talara.
Technology, huh?
Is there something I
Yeah,
can
I've barely ate today. I've just had some bell pepper and hummus. It's just the way it's worked out. I grabbed a carrot after day and everything, just before stream, so I could have a little bit of a munch. What's up, Doc? Hopefully you can't hear the chewing too bad. Alright. Only something small. I'll make something properly after stream. What the fuck's this? I like how I keep getting in the car and there's more shit to do.
I'm detecting.
Shows you how much attention I'm paying.
I'm reading a normal temperature rate. High-powered communications array. Most likely for planet-wide communications.
Makes sense. Anything on that interference the researcher talked about?
I am detecting a signal. It is faint, but this equipment is sensitive.
Do I have to wait for this to change?
I also observe a regular pattern in this emitted signal.
Yes.
It may be artificial.
Okay.
Ket?
The signal has no identifiers. It is possible the Ket are disrupting or listening in on Angara communications.
Look, me man, that was one show I never really watched. I saw a few episodes, but the people who watched Fairly Odd Parents back in the day like remember it really fondly.
Life support at 100%.
I watched a few episodes, but it never stuck with me. I might have just been at the age at the time where I just wasn't watching cartoons. Because I think Fairly Odd Parents did come a little later than when I was a kid watching that kind of stuff. Which makes me sound much older than I actually am. Ah, yes. I do absolutely fucking love it when I mark something on the map and it shows me every little thing of that quest. And the mini-map in front of me doesn't actually show any of these markers any bigger or any smaller, depending on size.
Those clouds are really something. Whatever you think of it, this is a beautiful planet. They said it was a golden world. I'm still reeling.
No offense, but I feel like you're an adult when that came out. How old are you? I am 35. When did it come out? Yeah, it would have been about 12 or 13. I've had a rough life. That's why I look much older. That's what I tell people anyway. But nah, I wasn't an adult at the time. Early teenager. Where the fuck are we going? Oh, I have to climb that bugger? God damn it.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources.
Sam, I can see the UI. You don't have to tell me every single fucking time, honey. I can see. Please. God, people complain about Navi from Legend of Zelda.
Can I have a word or two? You get one. It'll sound more sincere if it's two. One. All right. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. So much for sincerity. If you only give me one word, I'm going to pick a big one. Just shut up. If you'd let me have 2 words.
Game?
I swear.
Game, you're not funny, Game.
I'm sorry.
I get it, you're quirky and you're not like the other girls. You're not funny.
Now, if you'd give me 3 words.
Oh my god, girls,
just
shut up,
your
please.
head, please.
I hate this game. I would kill for a Skyrim horse right about now. Give me a Skyrim horse. I need to get up there. How do I feel about the Legend of Zelda movie? That would be Grey Wolf's domain. He is a big Legend of Zelda fan. I have never really been that into it. I loved Wind Waker on the Wii U specifically. But I've never been much of a Zelda fan. I could be worse. I could be backsetting your stream in the same room. I mean, I would just ignore you at that point. It would you would be easy to ignore.
Sam, another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate.
Every
further.
fucking like location's the same. There's the memory unlock, there's the ore you gotta collect, there's the stuff you've gotta scan, you got a bunch of busy work, and then your reward at the end of it, some cutscenes that are actually kinda neat. It really does have like the same problem as Dragon Age Inquisition, where like the bulk of the gameplay is just boring ass busy work. Oh, the Asari arc, okay. Right, let's go over here first. We can do that, although that looks like we cross, yeah. Okay. The other movie's gonna be interesting. Hey, how much big... I agree, to be honest. It was never official.
So what makes you tick,
It was
Cora?
never official, and all it was
you're no
was some
fun.
random,
No,
like...
getting yammered at isn't fun.
It was some
Yeah,
random,
that
like,
then.
article
Raise your
or
pulse
random
rate,
Twitter
something.
post,
I'll
and then
just
people
remain in the
started
range,
arguing
come
about
on.
it. I was like, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Oh,
Every
it's
single
off for a
time a big movie comes out, or like an anticipated movie comes out, you have people online giving people their wish list of like what actors are and what actors they want in that role. Every time. There's nothing wrong with it. And yeah, it might not happen, but it's not the point. It's just like, oh, here's who I think would be really good for that role, so on and so forth, right? And it was just blown out of proportions. It was stupid. I feel like it's going to have the same as the OP live action series. People online just... absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I'm not on most social media anymore. That being one of the reasons. I just don't... It's just a... It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Like, I'll happily, like, argue. Like, I will happily argue. I will, you know, state my point if I disagree with something and so on and so forth. But...
I don't like the look of those cat
people
machines.
just get, like, way too invested.
Enemies!
Enemies! Oh my god, there's cat and then there's suddenly enemies? Who'd have thought that would happen? Shut up. Fuck you. Fuck you. Is he dead? He is now. Go on, shoot, 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 shoot. Shoot me, damn it. Stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. Oh, you killed your buddy. Go on, keep shooting. Oh, fuck, okay, don't keep shooting me, don't keep shooting. Ah, fuck, run away! God damn it, I wish I was as tanky as I was in the past Mass Effect games. I want to be a Vanguard, damn it. Fuck. Where's the other one? Oh, off with his head. Where do the other ones go? Honestly, I got rid of Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, and a few others last year. The only one I'm still on is Quotra, because I like Quotra. I only go on there when I want to actually, you know, have interesting conversations about certain things, and that's it. Which means, you know, very rarely a lot of the time. The only one that was difficult for me to leave was Facebook, because I've been on there for a long time. But, I honestly don't miss it. At all. At all. The only time I've missed, being on social media is when I want to hire an artist. Because a lot of artists have, these days have Facebook or Instagram as their website because it's cheaper than running an actual website. So the only time I miss not having social media is purely when it comes to dealing with artists, and that's it. Which, it's annoying, but it's doable, right? But no, I do not remiss the social media for a second.
I hear you were like a human huntress or something.
It's one of those things, like, it's built purposely to keep you as addicted as possible. But once it's no longer in your life, it's just like, you realize how very little it actually adds.
I was there to learn. Learn what?
Just gonna wait for the trailer and see how it goes. Probably for the best. I mean, the Mario movie was actually good.
Some kind of fight happened here.
I was surprised by the fact that the Mario movie was actually good. And this is gonna be harder to be good because it's live action for one. It would have been better if it was animated. But on top of that, Grey Wolf, you've spoken before about how it just doesn't work. Because the sheer fact of it being a movie means that it's going to kind of like rush through important like play-by-play game factors. That just will not work in a movie form because they're going to have to cut so much stuff and it just wouldn't make sense. Or if it was included like a dungeon, right? It's going to be included for like a checklist region. It's like, oh, we've got this and we got this. Mario works because Mario is a massive property with a lot of different connecting games. That's why Mario works, because the Mario Brothers movie wasn't just Mario, it was Mario Kart and Mario Party and a bunch of different things thrown in together. That's why that worked. But you did convince me that Zelda just wouldn't work, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it ends up being good. I don't care, really. I've not really been a movie guy for a long time. The fuck is... What? Why is that guy running to the hills? Okay, I'll jump in my car and we'll go and shoot some bitches. I don't know why they've decided to land all the way over there, but there we go. I will say, though, the new Dungeons and Dragons movie, or the newer one, that was pretty good, and that's kind of got the same problem as Legend of Zelda. The new Dungeons and Dragons movie really did have, like, the feeling of a D&D party. And it was definitely better than, like, the, what, like 2002? Was it 2002? The 2002, oh god, okay. Don't break my rubber car, you bitch! It was definitely better than the original D&D movie, although I like the original D&D movie for the same reason I like the original Mario Brothers movie. It's cheesy and it's bad, but it's so bad it's good, essentially. I kind of forget about Twitter, not gonna lie. That's funny, like, Twitter's like the major one. I've never had TikTok. Probably won't ever have TikTok. But I do like shorts. I made a video about that recently, actually, about, like, a lot of people of my generation fucking hate shorts. But I actually think they're pretty cool. Depending on what you're looking for, you know? Fucking hell. Not my block off. I really use my social media. I have Facebook for emergency contact, and Twitter is just for gaming updates. I mean, I joined Twitter years ago, initially, because of E3. I thought Twitter was so much fun around the time of E3, because it was just a bunch of people talking absolute shit the entire time. So every single one of the kind of memes that went around about E3, like, you know, the whole giant enemy crab and all that kind of bullshit, all that year where everyone just fucking brought cars, like sports cars, in for some fucking reason. People took the piss on Twitter the entire time. And you had, like, everyday schlubs like myself, mixed with, like, big YouTubers like Total Biscuit or Jim Sterling, just talking about this shit at the same time. It's a lot of fun. Just people just taking the piss, trying their best to come up with the funniest quips. It really added to the experience. But outside of E3, I never really used it. I got in it a little bit because it ended up being a pretty good platform for art, for finding artists and whatnot. It's like, especially like furry artists and things like that. And then, but then I never really kind of got into it. And I remember I got banned at one point because Fallout 76 came out, and Fallout 76 was a fucking disaster.
job.
And at the
I'm
time,
amazed all that steering hasn't
the
burned a
game
hole
was
in
like
his arm.
bricking people's
You're saying you're
computers.
not a little curious?
And a representative of Bethesda basically went on Twitter and started complaining about sexism. So I responded to it by saying, look, you're not getting this shit because of sexism. You're getting this shit because you released a broken-ass piece of shit game that's breaking people's computers.
I'm ready when you are.
And I got up the next morning and I was banned. So, I'm like, alright, okay, well, no skin off my nose, fuck it. And I didn't use it for years later. And then when Musk came back, I got my account back. When Musk took over, I got my account back. I used it for a little while. But, to be perfectly honest, all that's happened is Twitter has gone from a far-left echo chamber to a pretty substantial, like, right-wing echo chamber. It's not as bad as it used to be. You can actually hear left-wing opinions as well as right-wing opinions. But it can't be denied that it's just gone from one echo chamber to the next. And it just can't be arsed with that shit.
Once I have a weapon, I'm gonna destroy these Kett.
World of Warcraft have the same problem, if I remember what you told me. The problem with World of Warcraft is they shouldn't have started at the beginning. They started with the orcs, and how like the orcs got to Earth and like the first war, and it's kind of like, if for those who don't know, the orcs of World of Warcraft are aliens. The orcs from World of Warcraft are aliens possessed by demons. That came to Earth. Well, they came to like Earth, Azeroth. And then they were corrupted by demons, and this big war started. And then soon after that, you've got like Thrall creating the first horde, and so on and so forth. You should have started. They should have started with either Arthas becoming the Lich King, or with Thrall. They should have started with Thrall and forming the first horde. That's what they should have done. That would have been a more recognizable kind of story than basically Draenor. And they like skipped the whole events on Draenor. So it starts off and you've got this evil like warlock orc Gul'dan like draining the souls out of Draenei. And you never see Draenei at any point in the movie other than that scene. And it's one of those things where it's like, if you're completely new to World of Warcraft, you have no fucking idea what's going on. I liked the Warcraft movie. I love how they did the languages. So as the humans and the orcs were talking, the audio would slowly turn from like the orc speaking Orcish to speaking like the human language, and like the human would slowly fade, like the human language would slowly fade out, and the human would start sounding muffled, and then at the next thing, like the orc would start sounding human. It's hard to explain, but the way they did like the different races speaking different languages and how it translated for the viewer was actually really good. I've never seen it done like that before, and it was quite well done. Short or bad, it's all I get is Dragon Ball shorts, and I don't know why. The problem with shorts is the algorithm is really easily influenced, right? So if you watch one thing, you will just get like a bunch of shit like that. And because shorts are random, you can very easily get yourself in this kind of loop where you're given the same bullshit over and over and over and over and over again. For example, right now, I keep getting videos with this one meme song. Like, every other video is, I forget the name of it now, but it's this one meme song that's playing fucking everywhere. But, yeah. But, I like shorts because they just work for me. I just get, for the most part, I get good shit that I want to see, you know? Let's see what you're saying. How does one get banned on Twitter? You can casually post not safe for work there with no censorship. I mean, that's porn. That's different. You get banned on Twitter for having the incorrect political opinions. And the incorrect political opinions really comes down to having opinions that whoever's in charge of it disagrees with it at that time. So at one point, Twitter was a far-left echo chamber, and now it's a pretty right-wing echo chamber. Because at one point, it was run by people who were far-left, and now it's run by Elon Musk, who is, he's a libertarian, but in practice, it's kind of like grouped in with the right. So it's become like a right-wing echo chamber at this point. But to be honest, the left did this themselves because they all fled to Blue Sky because the left can't stand an opposing opinion. The difference, like, I'm unaligned before you decide to wonder what side I'm on. I used to be left-wing, but the left-wing went too crazy. And at this point, I'm unaligned.
How'd you find us?
Yeah, it just depends on who's running. That's how you get banned. So because I said that a woman was getting hatred, not because she was a woman, but because the company she's a representative of were basically bricked people's computers, that was me being evil and sexist, so I lost my account. So there we go.
Your nephew, Skiat, was trying to get you rescued.
Good boy.
Wait, what? Your nephew's Gyat? What the fuck?
The resistance needs to be debriefed. We'll head back to base as soon as possible.
You get banned every week on Facebook. You know, I got banned constantly on Facebook. It was true. I got banned all the time.
Interesting.
I tried to report animal abuse videos on Facebook so many times, and nothing ever got done about it. I post a meme, and I get immediately banned. Immediately. Facebook is a fucking joke.
What's in the drive?
The kit code we stole while trying to infiltrate.
Have you guys seen Elon crashing out on Twitter? Not lately, but he does it a lot. He's fallen out with Trump recently, which was only a matter of time, because the pair of them have colossal fucking egos. So I've been waiting for the moment Elon falls out with Trump. And to be honest, I always got the impression that Trump never really liked him anyway. He just kind of put up with him because he controlled Twitter, which is like the most relevant platform. It's like, I don't think he liked the guy, but he put up with him because he was beneficial.
The temperature is falling, Puff.
So it's only been a matter of time before they end up getting into a bitch fight and then split up. The funniest thing for me with Elon Musk was with Path of Exile 2, where he hired someone to play his account for him on like I forget what it is now, like the ranked version, just so he could say that like he was one of the best players in the world. It's fucking pathetic. It's fucking pathetic.
I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
Where's my car, damn it? Where's the rubber car?
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Oh my god, dude, shut up. I'm looking for the car. I'm detecting below normal temperatures. Meanwhile, I'm surrounded by snow. Gee, Sam, you think? Well, we'll go here. I've seen people making sad Yowie edits of... Oh my god, that's so good! Wait a minute, I have to Google this. Elon Trump Yowie. That's fucking funny. Oh, I love the internet, dude. I fucking love the internet. That was actually one of my favorite things with South Park. You ever see the episode in which Tweek and Craig like get involved with her like in a relationship, and they use actual fucking like art? They asked a bunch of like fan fiction artists on I think Twitter to draw like Tweek and Craig Yowie.
Because you're distracted. Oh, don't worry. I have stellar.
That's fucking brilliant, dude. They paid them, of course. That's so fucking brilliant. Do you think there are any fanfics? Oh, absolutely. They're some of the biggest names in the world. There's definitely going to be fanfics. There'll be, like, Putin will be involved with that as well.
That looks like Ket Tech.
A love triangle between Elon, Putin, and Trump. down, doggy. Bad boy. Back off. I've actually never watched South Park. I've always been so put off by, it's always been so off-putting to me. Oh, I love it. I mean, I don't know what our age difference is, but it might be an age difference. South Park kind of influenced the humor of an entire generation. The whole philosophy is people who get too fucking crazy over things are kind of dumb, right? Everyone is open to criticism, everyone is open to mockery, there's no such thing as a protected class. And I just agree with that, right? I just like that philosophy. The fact is that if we all take the piss out of each other and we all laugh together, then we're all equal. But if we are overprotective of certain types of people, then that just breeds animosity and actual hatred, and people take advantage of that and all that kind of thing. On top of that, I'm British, and British sense of humor is quite dark and depressing a lot of the time. So South Park is just a match made in heaven for me. I love South Park. I think South Park is surprisingly really intelligent most of the time. Not always, but a decent chunk of the time, it's quite smart. And most of the time, they've been pretty firmly on the pulse with what's going on in the world, and they always, well, again, for the most part, they've been able to perfectly kind of parody the bullshit that's going on in the world in any given moment.
The chip is disabled, but if I receive more scans, I could repair the signal.
For context, I'm 17. Yeah, that's more likely the case. It's a generational difference, I imagine. I was born in 1990, so it's a generational difference. South Park very much was like representative of the humor of when I was younger. Like when I was in my teens. South Park very much was the humor at that point.
Getting closer.
It's good. It really is good. It gets better as it's like the very early episodes are very rough. But especially later on in the series, it is a very smart series. They even went back at one point. There was a character called Manber Pig. And essentially, Trey Parker and Matt Stone didn't believe in, like, the whole global warming thing. And there was a guy pushing it at the time called Al Gore. And they thought he was a nut job. So they kind of represented this by making a character called Albert Pig, which is kind of like just this weirdly stupid, it doesn't make any sense kind of character that this guy is just going on about all the fucking time. And then later on in the series, as the series went on, they realized that actually he was right. Global warming is, well, climate change is a legitimate thing. So they actually made Albert Pig into a real thing that people keep ignoring. And there's a genius episode in which it's like, so you could actually deal with the problem now, or you could sign this contract here, and Manber Pig will go away for a fair number of years, and he'll come back for a future generation to fuck them up. And everyone's like, oh, well, fuck the future then. And it's brilliant, because Manber Pig is a representative of climate change. Like, it's an allegory for climate change. So the fact that the current generation is like, oh, well, we don't want to suffer. Fuck the future generation. Mwah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a very, very clever series in its later seasons. Early on, it's all gay jokes and fart jokes and shit jokes and things like that. But as it goes on, it really does become a very, very clever series. $19.90, bro has reached peak UNC. What the fuck is peak UNC? Wait, let me Google this. Is this some Zoomer lingo I'm not aware of? The term is now often used to describe a man who acts or seems older than his age. Yeah, fair enough. Do you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. Someone who seems older for his age, I'll take that, because often people say I'm too childish. So you know what? I'll take that. I'm happy being the cool uncle. I'll take it over creepy uncle any day. Right, is this another one of these fucking Sudoku puzzles? I think it is. Yay. I'm gonna kill myself. Right,
Is that one of their Ket ships attached to the mountain?
PB, shut up.
If there's any way we can help the Angara deal with the Ket, we're going to do it.
Making note of anything I can see from out here. Entrances, exits, possible weak spots.
Can't really see anything, so we should be good to keep going without the bullshit. Good. Yeah, I think we're good. We can just continue on. Good, because I'm not doing Sudoku. Where the fuck is the rubber cars? Yeah, we're not going to do on this stream. Fuck Sudoku! Prepare for gamer rage. Ah, no, fuck that. I ain't raging in front of the new people.
Baby, just so you know,
they're seeing me at my best.
Fighting with this art.
I ain't doing that puzzle shit.
The source of that interference looks like a meteorite.
The interference is caused by the EM radiation it's emitting. I detect that.
Body headed our way.
Oh, we got more shit to fight. I thought people were riding them then. Can we scan them? Scan. Oh, they're actually named Adi. I thought she was calling them like an oddie. Like, oh, that's an odd thing. Like, you know, like a bogey? There's a bogey on the wire. Shot through the heart, and you're too late. You make love a bad name.
As well as driving them into a frenzy.
I still have that fucking headache.
Perhaps the scan will tell us more, Pathfinder.
I've got a feeling I'm going to be having that for a while. It's not too bad, at least. Oh, I've got to scan it? Of course I do. Scan.
Pathfinder, I can modify your Omni tool to dampen the signal.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh, for fuck's sake. Deal with that, please, guys.
Really coming at us.
We are
Go for it.
The source of the signal. Perhaps something about the frequency, not its activation.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Back off! Back off! Right, you two handle... Oh. I hope we can at least eat these fucking things. Otherwise it'll be one hell of a waste. Have you taken anything for your headache? No. I only take, like, painkillers if I'm in agony.
The energies from this meteorite
I feel as if I should, like, deal with basic levels of pain
at some point.
or discomfort.
I suggest we return it to the Nexus for analysis.
Like, painkillers become less effective over time, and I'm probably going to need a lot more than when I'm older.
True. Disrupting comms, driving wildlife into a frenzy. There's too much here to ignore. We need to study it.
I think all it is I've had a bit too much caffeine today, and not enough to eat. So my brain is just being flooded with caffeine at the moment. Am I freezing to death? Yeah, I'm freezing to death. Like, oh, why is my character going... Yes, because she's fucking freezing to death. Alright then. God, this game is dumb. Alright, we've done more busy work. Yay, we're heroes. We will be heroes, battle forever. And I'm not finishing that because you'll know what it's from. Right, oh, there's the PB thing. Let's go and get the thing there. Have we got this one? Okay. It's also pretty hot today, and I'm sat right next to my computer. And fuck me, does it get hot next to this computer. This is one of the best things to have, friggin' during the winter. Sat next to this computer during the winter is great. It's snug as all hell.
You sure act like it
but,
sometimes. It's kinda
in the
funny.
summer, it's kind of torturous.
Don't be that person. Nothing works.
I hate these two. The banter between these two is so bad. It's like, oh, I'm the most sassy one. No, I'm the most sassy one. I'm going to out-sassy you. Oh, aren't we so fucking clever? No, you're not. I fucking miss Buffy the Vampire Slayer, dude. You know, back when this fucking snarky shit was, like, fresh and fun. Before it was shoved into, like, every Marvel movie. And now Mass Effect for some reason. Like, Mass Effect always had snark, but this is, like, Marvel snark. Fuck you too, buddy. Relax, guy. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Alright, cool your tits. Which way am I going? Which way am I going? That's over there. Let's get to that buckaroo. Dive into that one, get behind the rest of them. Fucking Stormtrooper aim, Jesus Christ. Right, everyone here? Have we killed everyone? The all deaded? Alright, I think they're all deaded. Oh, and I got a level up. You know, that's just like the second level up we've got, and I've not been doing anything. Let's see what I can do with my new level ups. Okay. We want a higher level of Vanguard now, don't we? So we need more let's see. 50 skill points invested in combat and biotics. What's with the sigh? What's up? I've never watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I thought it was going to be some simple, shitty Disney-like show, but then I found it's pretty dog. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is my favorite TV show of all time. It was inspired by a really shit movie. And the great thing about it is it kind of grows up with the audience, right? So as you're watching it season by season, the characters evolve, they grow. Like Xander, for example, starts off as kind of like misogynistic early on, and then he eventually grows into like the heart of the group, right? He's got no powers, he's only human, he's not even that intelligent, but what he is, he's the rock that keeps everyone together. Like Willow, starts off as kind of like an insecure, nerdy kind of character. And then over time, she has essentially a drug problem. But drug is magic. She comes out as gay, essentially. I think she's bi, really, because she dated Oz. So she ends up, like, she's bi. But she really grows into, like, a really strong, capable person that's been through a lot of bullshit. And the bullshit she's been through really, like, hardens her. Like, Willow near the end of the series compared to Willow at the start of the series they're completely different people. Like, Giles starts off just doing a job, and he ends up developing a real, like, fatherly love for Buffy. And, like, the relationship him and Buffy have is just fucking beautiful. Just as you watch them and they go through the seasons and they grow and they change, on top of, like, the philosophies that are injected in it, like, they basically speak... They don't outwardly address it, but a lot of the philosophical themes of Buffy is very much like absurdism, which is my own outlook, and you know, a lot of stuff like that. It's a very, very mature, well-written show that has a lot more going on for it than you'd initially think, because you'd think it was just a dumb show where a teenage girl beats the shit out of vampires and various demons, but it's actually really clever. There's a lot of depth to it. It's very, very good. A lot of depth, a lot of heart. Of course, it is my favorite TV show of all time, so I am incredibly biased. Shotguns, combat fitness, we'll go for that, I think. Yeah. Weapon weight capacity. We'll go for more capacity, I think. We don't have enough points for that. Where does it say how many we've spent? 30 points, 70 points, 36 points. Alright. We're slowly getting better. Cora. I didn't realize we had an avatar with us. I can't really do much with this just yet. BB, same thing. Alright, cool. Okay, where are we up to now? We're off in that direction. Where the fuck is the Rubicon? There it is. Right then. Let's move on. Complete more busy work bullshit from our checklist. There's a YouTube channel, I came here for playing play, ended up with show recommendations. We talk a lot of bullshit here. There's a brilliant YouTube channel called Passion of the Nerd, and he's been doing an analysis on the Buffy series as well as Angel for a while now. It's taken him a while, he's not through all of it, but really, really, really good content. Really, if you're interested in like the messages behind the show, the artistic direction, all that kind of thing, like Passion of a Nerd is a really good channel for that. Stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. Fuck you. Oh shit, I need to reload. Alright, we're good, we're good. And I have Stormtrooper aim, of course. Back off. There's somebody behind me. Right, we're gonna go over that side then. Make sure I get new ammo soon. I do like using the shotgun. I've always liked the shotgun in this series. Fuck off. Right, I think we're good. I might check out Buffy though. Again, I'm heavily biased, so I might be overselling it, but I love it. I really do. It starts off really simple. Like, Season 1 is your basic monster of the week, but Season 2 onwards, that's where it gets better. Gets really, really good, and you see them kind of like you grow really attached to the characters. Like the scene where Oz breaks up with Willow because the guy's a werewolf and he's frightened of hurting her. That makes me bawl like a fucking baby every single time, because at that point you've grown to love these characters so much, and seeing them in pain makes you feel pain. Although that might just be me being a sensitive bitch. Got a lot of shit there. I got a sniper rifle, a bunch of other shit. Kind of like Adventure Time. That's one I never watched, but I've heard very, very good things about that. Like, and that's exactly what I've heard. Like, the characters really grow as it goes on. It's one I need to watch at some point. I never watched that one, but really good. Yeah, from what I've heard.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Bitch, I've just walked out of a fucking room into the tundra. Of course you're reading a temperature. Oh my god, this man. There's this. Oh my god. Fucking Christ. Point of interest. Am I missing something here? What am I missing? Am I missing something to scan or what?
Ambient temperature is normal.
Nah, it's inside there.
Is back online.
Adventure Time's good. I've watched a few episodes. I need to give it a go. I've heard really good things about Adventure Time. I really need to give it a go. What am I missing here? Something in these side rooms, perhaps? Because the game's telling me I'm missing something here. It's so good. It starts off really simple and chill, but it snowballs into something much bigger. I like the sound of that. I recently finished watching Faolan, that anime that was massive a few years ago. No spoilers in chat. Grey Wolf wants to watch it, and he wants to avoid spoilers. So if you've watched that one, like, 0 spoilers in the chat, please, because I don't want him seeing any of that. But honestly, probably one of my favorite anime of all time. It is absolutely beautiful. It is really, really. I cried at like nearly every episode. It is one of the most beautiful human anime I have ever seen. It just gets to the core of like life and like grief and how we remember people and all that kind of shit. I have no idea what they want me to do here, but never mind. We'll just continue on over here. Really, really fantastic series. It's so good. It starts. Okay, I got rid of that.
There might be remnant in that site.
But yeah, that's definitely one I'll watch. I might be one I start watching actually, because I'm not really watching anything at the moment, and YouTube feels like it's slowed down a little bit. Ow, ow, ow. Back off. Ow, ow, ow. Leave me alone. So mean. God damn. Oh shit, Jesus, fuck. Anime. Well, that's my own fault for diving in like an idiot. I'm acting like a vanguard in the older games when I'm not nearly that tanky just yet.
I like them where they are.
Heads up. Looks like a
I recently finished, Oh, Dan. I watched season 1. Oh wait, season 2's not out yet, right? Cool, okay. Wait, is it Dan I'm thinking of? Am I thinking of something else? Let me have a quick look. I have not seen it. I am thinking of, it's got a similar art style, I think, which is why I was thinking of it. You know the guy with, like, the lizard head, and he eats people? Anime, guy with lizard head. Cayman? Is that it? That's the one. Dorohedoro. That's the one. Dorohedoro. I think there's another season of that I haven't seen yet. That's a fun one, though. I've not seen Dan just yet. That's one of the ones I do want to watch. It takes me a long time to get around to watching anime. I did watch one. I started watching one this year. It's new. It's still airing. The Brilliant Healer's New Life in the Shadows, I think it's called. Really good so far. It's basically redo of Healer if it was wholesome. And I like redo of Healer, so a wholesome version of that is pretty good to me. Don't mind me, I'm just picking the ass of your friend here that I've just killed. Just doing my weird human alien shit. That is nice. Wombo combo.
Unusual reading from that Angara. I recommend scanning the body.
Yay. Back off.
Did you get anything from that, Sam?
I've added it to my database. I still need more information to repair the tracking signal.
Never heard of Dorohedoro? Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I enjoyed that one when I watched it. I think I watched it a few years ago now, so there's probably a season 2. Oh, I tell you what one I love, Beastars. Beastars is so fucking good. I actually want to read the manga of that one. I watched season 3, I think, recently. Wow, Beastars is so fucking good. I really want to start reading the manga for that one. I actually have a few of them. I have 4 of them down there. I've not got around to reading it yet. Junji Ito as well. I've got a shit ton of Junji Ito manga to get through. I'm really far behind with his shit. I fucking love his art style. I don't find Junji Ito very frightening, but I think his art is fucking beautiful. Looks like there's something over there.
Remnant took over. Let's check it out.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
The furry yaoi anime? Hey, look, it's got a little tiny bunny in there, okay? It's not necessarily yaoi. There's some weird fucking lolly shit in there as well. Wait, that's worse. Nah, well, fucking Legoshi and, shit, I forget the name of the deer. Like, yeah. The serious sexual chemistry between those two. Oof. Junji Ito's the GOAT. Yeah. Junji, I love Junji Ito. There's another one that finally got... it's not Junji Ito, but it's another horror manga. It was released for the first time in, like, the UK, I think, like, 3 years ago now. I've got all 3 volumes. I've yet to sit down and read it, though. It's called PTSD Radio. Now, some of that guy's panels are actually fucking terrifying. Like... I've seen some of the panels just from, you know, the internet, and even without the effect of turning the page myself, it is like some of that imagery is stuck with me. It's creepy shit, man. They've been out in, like, France and Japan for years, but very, very recently, about the last few years, they've finally been published in English. So I bought them as soon as I found out. I've not got around to reading them yet, though. What the fuck does it want me to do with this? Canister? Alright, the American tactic didn't work. Yeah, I don't know what it wants me to do here. Am I freezing to death? Just a little bit. Yeah, no idea what it wants me to do. Never mind, we'll move on. Actually, it took me a long time to read manga. I'll tell you what finally made me bite the bullet. Monster Musume. I really fucking liked the anime. So much so that I couldn't get enough. So I started reading Monster Musume.
Sakura, shoot straight with me, will you?
After Monster Musume, I wanted more, so I started reading Soma Spider So What. Then I finally started getting the JoJodium. I finally started reading Junji Ito. I heard a lot about him, but now that I was reading manga at that time, I'm like, you know what? Let's get the Junji Ito. And I really want to read Berserk at some point as well. And I do find it funny how the idea, like, the thing that finally made me bite the bullet was fucking Monster Musume. Fucking gooder bullshit. Guys, the author that wrote it has actually been suffering with depression, apparently. He's very recently just come back. So I hope he's doing okay. You should play Love and Deep Space. I have actually given it a try. What the fuck? Why is a YouTube video opening? Fuck off. It probably needs updating at this point. I've not logged in for a while. There we are. If you've played it, you'll recognize the music. I have actually played it. It's alright. It's pretty good, actually. I just don't have the time to play properly. What is Monster Musume? Monster Musume is, the subtitle is Everyday Life with Monster Girls. Basically, Monster Girls live with this guy, and he accommodates them as kind of like a cultural exchange. And there's like a law that says you can't sleep with them. And then Mia is a Naga, and she's, she wants the boy, and it causes problems. I'm simplifying it like crazy. It's a fucking Monster Girl harem like comedy anime.
Can't see or breathe.
I'm trying to find the fucking controls, for fuck's sake. Let's use the rifle. We haven't used this one for a while. I've never been one for using rifles in the Mass Effect series. I've always been a pistol, sniper, or shotgun kind of guy. One shot, one kill. You know what I mean? Why fire somebody with 1 billion bullets when 1 or 2 will do the job just fine? Never liked the SMGs. Oh, that's fine. I've never been a fan of SMGs. From Love and Deep Space. I think his name's Sebastian, the artist. That I've got a feeling is a mermaid because he keeps going on about the sea. Love in Deep Space characters. I think it's Sebastian. Is it Raphael? Might be Raphael. Yes, Raphael. Raphael's my favorite. He's the one I'm going to be prioritizing. I like artists, and I like the ocean, so he's perfect. I also just generally really like the personality of the Doctor as well. What's his name? trying to find him now. Zane. Yeah, I generally like Zane's personality as well. Zane's kind of, like, endearing. Raphael. Yeah, I mean Raphael. I don't know where I got Sebastian from. But yeah, Raphael. He's the one I'll be focusing on. I like him. I've not unlocked the edgy boy yet. You know, the one with, like, the white hair and the glowing red eyes, and he looks like Dante from Devil May Cry. I've not unlocked him yet. The doc is Zane. Yeah, I like Zane. Freaking... What's his name again? Raphael. Raphael is definitely my favorite, though. I like him a lot. My text come up last time. Like, yeah, the friggin... The lag is real, dude. How the fuck do I get in there is the question. Maybe... Oh, wait, they recommend me doing a bunch of little stuff first before that, don't they? Okay, so we've done this side. So I think now what we do is we go over here and we do this side. I'm figuring it out. I'm a smart boy. Stylus the edgy boy, that's the one. Yeah, I've not unlocked him yet. Style-wise, he's the best. I am a sucker for a leather jacket. I'm hoping to lose some weight and get back into my own one. Because I put on a bit too much weight and I can't fit into my own one anymore. So I'm hoping to fit into my own one eventually. Get back down to 12 stone. What? Oh, I hate the UI in this game so much. Like, mother of Christ, the UI is bad. What the fucking point is a map that doesn't help you with navigation? Or radar, even.
You're wrong. Alien cultures need to learn from each other, change, grow.
Here we go again.
Otherwise, what's the point of the initiative?
Finding new stuff? Not rehashing everything old and ending up the same?
Asari culture's old to you, not to us.
Sure thing, matriarch. Can we get back to something interesting?
I hate PB. Like, I really do hate PB. She's such a brat. I take you're a bit of a sucker for a bad boy, then. Actually, after Stylus, they introduced Caleb as the newest love interest. Caleb is the main character's pseudo-brother. Now, when you say pseudo-brother, like, is blood actually related in any way? Is this, like, step-bro kind of situation? That was indeed a choice of behalf of the devs. I mean, depending on how it's handled, I am an enjoyer of a little bit of sibling wincest. Depending on how it's handled.
I suggest investigating.
And also depending on the age difference.
Over there. Isn't that a Ket device?
Let's see what we're doing here. I do like how we've talked about a lot of things during the stream, yet nothing really has happened in this fucking game. Oh my god, it's such brain-dead busy work bullshit. I don't know what it wants me to do with this shit. There's something down here. We'll go around to that. So what's Caleb? What does Caleb look like? Does he look like the sister? Oh, you asked for this, boyo. You fucking asked for this. I kind of hate how I can't run this fucking thing into them properly. I want to run people over. Why give people a car and you can't run people over? You could do it in Mass Effect 1. Like, what's the point is even being able to drive if you can't, like, kill people with it, you know? They're not blood related. Aw, fucking cowards. If you remember at the start of the game, it says that the main character's been through a war when she was a child. That's when Josephine, Grandma, found her and adopted her. Caleb is just a random kid. They're not related. Okay, okay. They've taken the coward's way out. Fair enough. The first time he shows up, she's doing some laundry. She gets stuck. Help me, stepbro. I'm stuck and I can't get out. Kimochi. Oh, what's that fucking line? I'm not weeb enough to remember it. Wait a minute. What's that fucking name? Is it? It's Yamate Kudasai. That's it. Yamate Kudasai. If you know, you know. But yeah, that's the thing. He's the first guy that appears when you open the app right now. I mean, if he's the new guy, then it makes sense. He's the new Pole. This might be Sudoku. Yay. We'll see. I'm glad that not every one of these are Sudoku, or if they are, I've just not realized how to do it properly. Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? I do love that ability. I wish the older Mass Effect games had that ability. Oh. This one looks like it might actually be Sudoku. Can't see anything around though, so I think we're scot-free. I just think we're supposed to do something around here before we unlock things. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, good. There's actually a meme in the fandom about how Caleb is probably a panty sniffer. Oh, I wonder what the main character's panties smell like. I suppose it depends on what guy she's hanging out with. So I suppose for mine, it's my choice. They'd smell like sea salt. Maybe a bit of fish, like actual fish. We have some weird conversations in this chat. I'm sorry, what do the main character in a fucking girls' Gooner or gay person's Gooner game, like a girls' Gooner game, their panties? Oh my god, okay. Sorry, I've just had a moment of realization. I'm not that much of a fucking Gooner that I can say that without cringing at myself soon after. In terms of gachas, I'm largely playing Zenless at the moment. I fucking love Zenless. I've not done much of the new story though. I really need to sit back and play that. There's just been so much this year. There's so many good games. Considering the main character is meant to be you, you should have the answer to that. Right. Okay. I will not answer that for you.
I thought this would be the periphona.
Ice or mineral deposits may be reflecting false positives. The real signal must be relatively close.
Right, okay. Lithium. Lithium. Right, so it's not here. What's relatively close then? Oh, it's over there. That's not relatively... I mean, I suppose it is relative. Meh. You do make me want to go back and play that game, though. I did like Love in Deep Space. It was fun. I like how immersive it can be as well, but like the first-person view. It's very good. Is that the bridge we went down before? Maybe. So, yeah. So, does watching this make you want to play Mass Effect Andromeda?
Ryder, that's a flare. Someone could be in trouble.
Got it. We should see if we can lend a hand.
Isn't this the most riveting gameplay? Walking around, killing shit, and clicking on things? Like, wow. Game of the year. Oh, BioWare's fallen so hard, man. It used to be, like, the best Western RPG studio. It really did. But Christ, it's gone downhill. Fuck you!
Who are you? You don't look like Ket.
Hey, I finally killed one.
Stay
Nice.
out of the way.
Is that any way to greet your savior? Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? More over there. Don't mind me, fellas. Fuck you.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
It is kind of annoying how Sam keeps reminding me of the fucking temperatures if I didn't already know.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Oh my god, I hate this guy so much.
The assistance. Any enemy of the Ket is an ally.
I mean, nothing confirmed about Caleb being
don't
a
look like
piney
you're in
sniffer, but
distress.
they...
What was that beacon for?
I think they sure held an
To draw the
interaction.
Ket. To give them what they deserve. There's a group that's been attacking shuttles.
Oh yeah, the
Scavenging
fandom
for
doing what the
innocence.
fandom does.
I knew the beacon would attract them.
Yeah.
They'd come here to find unarmed, easy victims.
She could do it, like, the main character could always get vengeance by saying, well, I did your laundry and your socks are strangely stiff. What have you been doing to them?
What happens when a real beacon goes up and the Kett slaughter everyone, thinking they're resistance?
They were already doing that.
But it's still a dirty move. More civilians might suffer because
Love of these spaces low-key
Enough
goated.
talk. We have more Ket.
To be honest, it's kind of nice to have a gacha, like, for the female gooners. Because it's like, every gacha is, like, primarily a male audience. Like, every gacha is, like, primarily a male audience. So it is nice to have one for girls or, you know, gay guys. Like, even when they do add guys into gachas, it's, like, few and far between, right? Like, I fucking love Lycan from Xenozone Zero. He's the main reason I even played the game in the first place. But then I ended up falling in love with, like, Caesar and Jane. Zealous is really good at that. Have I played Yandere Sim years ago? Yeah. I played one of the earlier versions of it. Before all the drama started with the spaghetti code. Go on, just kill yourself, dumbass. Dumbass! Pew! 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 It is funny how the communities in these games, though, they just make up random little bits of lore and it sticks. It actually happened in Star Rail as well, where early on in Star Rail, around the Bellabog areas, the Trailblazer had this, like, random kind of obsession with, they had this random, like, interaction with trash cans, and the community ran with it, and the development team saw that, and since then, the Trailblazer having, like, a weird obsession with trash cans has become a primary character trait. To the point where she starts hallucinating, like, trash can people. It's weird. It became quite flanderized at some point, though. It was, like, too much. It was all her character was. Is the Yandere game sim fully made yet? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. It was being made with spaghetti code. And, like, the guy, like, feature creep was real. Like, he kept adding more and more and more and more and more stuff and never finishing the stuff he was doing prior. and then like the whole game would just change completely overnight. It was not great. Let's go down this way. Yeah, I played it way back when. I love the idea. I love the idea. It is a shame nothing ever came of it. Hopefully someone else takes the idea and they actually make a complete version of the game at some point. Or, you know, like a spiritual successor from someone who's actually competent. Because it was a neat idea. The only problem with it, because of like the concept of like kidnapping some of the girls that the yandere main character doesn't like, chances are it'll be like an itch.io game and you won't be able to get it on Steam, because Steam has become very, very, very awkward with certain themes. It's actually, if you play adult games, it's why you don't see many adult games set in like schools anymore, you know, like high school, because it's just assumed to be like underage, like pedophilic, which it's one of those things where it's like, if you watch anime, it's half of them are set in like high school. So I don't think most people watching this shit even like view the characters of having that age. It's kind of like watching like a prawn actress dressed up in a schoolgirl outfit, right? It's like the whole thing is a prawn setup, but the actors and the actresses are dressed up like students, right? Everyone just assumes that the characters are just adult, really. It's just a setting for a story. But, people are kind of sensitive to that kind of shit. And I get it. I do get it. Like, it's weird if you're not used to anime, and I'm not a fan of how comfortable people are with, like, the lolly stuff, and some of the arguments I'm making for this are often brought up with lolly, and I'm not a fan of lolly. It gets weird, it gets convoluted, and it's just like... It's one of those things where I think it comes down to feel. If something feels like it's a bit much, then it's probably a bit much. If something doesn't feel like it's too much, then it's probably okay. Again, depending on the individual. That did happen. A game dev got fed up with the creator of Yandere Sim and made excuses why it's taking so long to be to make the game. So this indie game dev made a better game in 5 months to prove a point. That's fucking funny. He added a 1980s mode and completed it before the actual main story. Oh, man. I just go to, there's a few games on itch.io I'm following at the moment for that kind of thing. So... There's one I'm a fan of called World Tamer, which, if you're underage watching this, you should not Google. So that one got updated recently. It's very good. I like that one a lot. I need to play Subverse as well. I backed that game on Kickstarter, and it officially launched, like, last year. And I've played a fair bit of it, but I never did finish it. I need to go back to Subverse. God damn, my headache's kicking up now. Blows my mind. Like, I'm glad you guys are here, because holy shit, I'd be bored out of my mind playing this game. I'm glad we're just talking about random shite, because nothing is happening in this fucking game. Nothing is happening in this fucking game. Oh my god. Right, okay.
Pathfinder, this location could support an outpost, but the planet is not yet viable.
Right, okay, no problem.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible.
Yay, I unlocked the thing. Okay. Well, we've done that. What's this? Right, let's try and go over here then.
Return to Sam node on the Hyperion.
See if we can find a way over there. I wonder Yandere, like, I wonder if he is, like, still making it. Let me have a look. Let's go on YouTube. If he's still whining, then he's probably still making it, or at least going on about making it. Yandere Dev. His last video was 2 years ago. You'll Be Mine for Christmas, a Yandere simulated Christmas carol. The mysterious disappearance of Yandere Dev. Uploaded by Yandere Dev 2 years ago, at which point he's disappeared. Yandere Simulator 1980s mode 3 years ago. That's what you were talking about. So what's the name of the guy that made a similar version of the game then? Because if that game's available, I kind of want to play it. Ah, fuck. Ow, 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 fuck. Is this more killing? This is more killing. Okay. Fuck you! Hello! Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself? Just to play a different game, don't make yourself suffer. I mean, it's one of those things now. I've started it, so I'm gonna finish it. And maybe it's like Dragon Age Inquisition, right? I think Dragon Age Inquisition, well, it's not anymore. I think the Dragon Age games got worse in every iteration, right? Dragon Age Inquisition has some great characters and some great story, but 90% of the game is bullshit like this, just boring ass busy work. You take away like a shit ton of the content and just give us story, it would actually be a better game. Like, Dragon Age Inquisition is just a bunch of boring-ass busy work and, like, some good story in between, right? Some good characters in between. Man, I hate the cat. Whereas this game is... When we're actually talking about story, when we're actually talking to our companions, it's fun, it's good. It's not Mass Effect Trilogy good, but it is decent. But then the bulk of the game is just fucking busy work. But I've decided that I'm playing it, so I'm gonna get through it. I'll try and avoid aiming for 100%. I am a bit of a completionist, so I will try and avoid aiming for 100%. But yeah, we'll get through it, and then we'll find something fun to play. And Yandere Dev got the game taken down for copyright infringement. Wait, does he even own the copyright for Yandere? And if so, does he still own it? He's still updating the game.
Look! Ket! Where there's a Ket, there's trouble. We have to deal with this.
Oh my god, there's always Ket everywhere, all the time. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. I'm slowly losing my mind. And the reason is you. This game is so poo. Right, can we move on now? I don't know, it's been a long time ago since I heard about Yandere Sim. Grooming allegations? I don't know. I've heard about that, but everyone that's unpopular gets called a groomer or a pedophile or a lolicon these days, so I always take that with a grain of salt. Any big name gets that, or they're called a rapist or something. Like, it happens too often. What the fuck's this? So I don't know about that. I mean, shit, it happened to Tectone recently. Tectone was called a rapist recently. I think somebody called him a pedophile as well. It's just like, yeah. People who have spent way too much time on the internet and forget what fucking insane shit they're actually saying because they're so used to being around absolute unhinged bullshit that they forget what the real world's like. That's like, in the real world, that's not something you just fucking say. So, I don't know if there's any truth to it, but I have heard about it.
I couldn't stand it. There's a door up ahead. That's Techix, according to my map.
We need to find Buxel, Neil's sister.
Alright, let's see what all this is about.
There isn't a place on both sides.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Can I walk on this
can you
without
help me
dying?
with something? There's a wraith cloaked near you. I lost its movement. Will you scan for it and let me know where it's hiding?
What? There's a wraith here? In what area? Here? Where? Here? Ah, over here. Okay. See if we can find it. Right, let's see. Somewhere around here. Ooh. Okay. Oh. My controller vibrated. Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? It's very, very quiet. I feel like I'm in a horror suddenly. I can hear the sound of beeping. Oh. Found it!
Got it. Over here.
Not bad.
I was hoping I could see that properly.
Thanks for the help.
Do I get to meet the mystery sniper?
Only right. Come find me.
Fair enough. Last time we had a Mass Effect sniper, he was my main man, so we'll see. Honestly, what did you expect from a guy that made a whole game where you can take upskirt photos of teens, of course? I think the thing with that is, it's like, how can I put it? When it comes to anime shit, the fact that they're teens a lot of the time never enters my mind.
Back there.
There's just something, the fact that it's anime, so it kind of like doesn't feel that way unless they outwardly look like a child. So it's like, there's lollies that are children, and then there's everything else, which is fine. If you know what I mean, that's kind of how it feels, because, like, they don't look... Anime characters don't look like real people. So it's kind of like, it's... I mean, example for this, right? Growing up, I had a massive thing for Misty from Pokemon, right? And then later on in the series, in, like, the game series, the player character Hilda from, I think, Black and White 1 was, like, the hottest player character. Now, these characters are canonically like 10 years old. I have never seen a 10-year-old that looks like that. You know, like JoJo's another one, right? JoJo from, he's like what, 15 at the start of is it Stardust Crusaders? I'm sure he's 15 and he's in school.
You're not Cat, you're safe.
He looks like a 40-odd-year-old man. It's like, you know, a 15-year-old looks like that, you know? Anime has its own logic. And to me, it's a case of
you ever shoot Remnant up
what
here?
a character looks like and what the age that's slapped on them is doesn't work, right? So there's the whole thing of, like, the 5,000-year-old vampire lolly, right? I don't care if that thing is 5,000-year-old, it looks like a child.
Patrols keep most from getting through.
He's 17. He still doesn't look like a 17-year-old. He looks like he's about 40. Maybe even like maybe in his 30s, maybe around my age, but he doesn't look like he's 17.
See you around.
You know, so it's one of them. For me, it comes down to what a character looks like and what they behave like, rather than the age that it's assigned. Because these aren't real people, so the age is a creative decision a lot of the time. And with a lot of anime that's aimed at younger audiences, then they make the characters younger to attract that audience, right? Which is why JoJo's so fucking young, because it's a shonen protagonist. That's why Ash Ketchum is so young, because it's a shonen protagonist.
Are within acceptable parameters. Life support is stable.
But, you know, it's the people who go gaga over characters that actually look like children, like lollies. They're the ones that'd be a bit... Whereas with Yandere Simulator, the whole upskirt thing is just dumb fucking anime culture. You know, it's dumb anime culture. It's nothing I would really take seriously. Until people start, like, doing that kind of thing in real life. Like, yeah, and then it's... Like, even if someone's an adult, like, targeting an adult like that is fucked in real life. And it just becomes several layers of extra fucked when it's an underage person. So, it's... Yeah, anime's weird with that shit. And I think it is a culture thing. Like, the more time you spend around, like, Japanese media, the more you kind of get used to that kind of thing. Although I don't think I'll ever get used to lolly. I really don't. Like, you see people, like, on the Hoyo app, go gaga over certain, like, characters like, Corin, or Lucy. And it's like, I don't care how old you say these characters are, they do not look like that. It's just like...
you and him. He certainly had time to call.
Imagine being pregnant in the universe, going to get an ultrasound on your baby, and then seeing Giga Chat music. Alright, we do have a bunch of shit to interact with around here. We've got a bunch of quests to pick up by the looks of it. So we'll start doing that. We'll knock around, we'll talk to a few peeps, see what we can find. And of course, it looks like what I've just clicked on is another Hitting Rocks for Science quest. Did not mean to jump up there, but I'm not complaining. This one maybe? Ugh. Oh, of course, that's a window. I can't get in that way. I'm like a fucking bird getting confused by windows.
You're that Pathfinder, right? I heard about your landing. Welcome to the Arrow.
Oh, I am starting to get hungry now.
I'd offer you space, but a group from Hajara just claimed the last of it.
Makes sense. I've not ate for fucking hours.
My translator lost that one. What's an Araton?
It means shelter from the dark. A hostel for people who don't want to camp on the ice. We're the only Dar large enough to support one, so everyone comes here. I get Hajara researchers, resistance patrols, even your people on occasion.
There were humans here?
Not humans. The spiky ones.
Oh, Taurians!
They hated the cold. I had to crank up the sun heaters to thaw them out.
Fair enough. I like the Taurians.
What were Turians doing out here?
I didn't ask. I assumed they were like you, helping the resistance. They haven't come back yet, so they're probably still out there.
Guess I'm gonna have to find them.
Going.
Stay warm.
Like, when you do start speaking with companions and whatnot in this game, it is actually kind of fun. Like, the companions are okay. But, yeah, the core gameplay is really bad.
You're the alien who saved the Moshai.
How many cat did you kill? I hope they screamed.
Dunno. Wasn't counting.
Wow, that many? Hey, Kolf, this alien's my hero.
They don't know what the most of them don't know what the cat are yet, though, it seems.
What do you need from us?
I imagine that's being kept very secret.
Your priestess, Roshwar Lin, told me about you. I was just curious.
Roshwar Lin is a blind old woman. She cowers with her blessings while the Ket consume everything.
She said you were throwing away your lives.
Nothing is thrown away. It's not suicide. We train as hard as anyone in the Resistance. But when you don't fear dying, that's when there's everything to gain and nothing to lose.
It also means you'll make more stupid decisions.
All our blood still runs too hot. Tej is our hope now.
Tej is going to take down a Ket station. We should hear the news soon.
You want to hear that your friend's dead? That's kind of screwed up.
We don't want it. We accept it. Just because you don't understand doesn't mean it's wrong.
It's stupid.
So where's this Ket station?
Believe in reincarnation all you want, mate, but don't rush to the end.
It's okay, Venge. As long as Ket died, it doesn't matter
A
who's
wasted life is still a wasted life, even if your soul's going to return again. It's still a wasted life.
Interesting meeting you, Pathfinder. Skies be bright for you.
Dumb. 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 What's this? The map is so bad, dude. It's the right way. Am I interacting with the right thing here? Over here? Hello?
A human? All the way out here? You must have guts.
I get that a lot.
If anyone can help my people, it's you.
Help with what?
The Ket destroyed a Dar not far from here. Retaliation after the Resistance pushed them out. The people were either killed or driven off. They left everything behind.
I'll have a trip after stream, I think. It's a CBD drink. It'll help calm my head down. A good way of chilling out before bed as well.
Do your people have somewhere to stay?
They're taken care of. But now we have a new problem. I'm a historian. That Dar was home to a priceless Angaran artifact. A map of ancient Fold. I sent 2 of my colleagues to retrieve it, but they run into trouble out there. The Ket came back to finish the job.
You ever notice it's always 2?
To help my people fight their way
There's
out.
always 2 people.
Don't worry. I'll dig them out of trouble.
You're a lifesaver. I'll give you the nav point for the Dar. Please, hurry.
Do you know what this feels like? It feels like an MMO. That's what it feels like. It feels like an MMO without the people. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'll be ending the stream soon anyway, so you won't be missing much. Nice talking with you and good luck with the game. Yeah, thanks very much, man. It's been good having you around. Meet the family. Let's go and do that one. Let's see. I made the right choice streaming Date Everything today. It actually got a few people passing by. It looks like quite a few people are looking for like gameplay of the game to see what it's actually like.
Come on, get in there.
It's a shame that not too many people are playing the thing. Because if they're finding my channel, of all things, you know, there must not be many people playing it at all. So, this is a shame. Weird, I couldn't talk to her until I pressed the scan.
I have something for you.
I'm broke.
From my brother who can't stop being a hero? Yes. Anyik told me to expect you.
Anyik.
My son
I do like their
said you'd
names as
sent
well. They've
people
got
off
interesting
to Nilge.
names.
I thought more lives lost.
Ooh.
Nice to see I was wrong. Thanks for getting him out. Losing him would have set our efforts back months.
And his family.
Losing family is hard. I'm glad I could spare you that pain.
Thank you. They talked about your abilities, but no one said anything about your kindness.
Oh.
Now, let's see what we have here. Stars and skies. This is...
Apparently I've done something for this person, I have no idea what. It all blends together, it's just basic ass busy work.
Wait, there's something else here. Oh, that's not good.
What?
The base entrances are shielded and locked with a code which changes, often. Metadata tells me they downloaded this weeks ago. The code is about to change again. If an attack is going to happen, it needs to happen now.
Alright, okay.
Let me help. Tell me what to do.
The code to disable the security shields is encrypted, but I'll keep working on it. I've sent you the map and a nav point for a side entrance that won't have as many guards. Go quickly. We'll be in touch.
Am I actually timed for this? Let's have a look. No. She says go quickly, but it looks like it can take as much time as I want. Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, it went at the right time because I'll be finishing this off soon. Ooh.
Andromeda plant sample detected nearby.
Smart.
Good shit.
At least it's warm. And no looking over my shoulder for Ket.
Don't rub it.
Edible mushrooms. Good shit. It was worth going there then. That's what that was all about. God, there's so much bullshit. I think the game would be really more... It would be more enjoyable if it wasn't just so poorly designed in terms of the UI, so I could actually see where I was going, or I could better intuit where I need to go, if you know what I mean.
Don't touch anything.
Shut up. Yeah, I'll go up until 10 o'clock, and I'll have an hour earlier today so I can grab something to eat. Because it's probably what the headache's for. It'll be either it's too much caffeine, too much sun, or not enough food, or all the above.
Pathfinder Rider, it is wonderful to finally meet you in person. I'm Ari Vesjik, scholar and chronicler.
How long do you think it'll take us to get through this fucking game?
Chronicler? Like a historian?
Quite so. Denied memory of the past or hope for the future, we become dust in a void.
Hmm.
The past can tell us an awful lot about the present.
Exactly. Our struggles are difficult. We have survived much greater and can do so again. It is my life's work to document the events that shape our world.
Good shit.
The arrival of visitors from beyond the galaxy is a significant development, of course.
I'm just hoping we don't turn out to be a significantly bad development.
Nothing you've done approaches the damage caused by the Ket. And speaking of Ket, I wish we knew more about how their invasion started. They must have records of first contact, and we have none of our own.
Where would you get that information?
The Ket are a military people. They must have logs. Perhaps they can be accessed from their base on Vold. Approaching it would be foolhardy. Still, if you find yourself there, please see what you can find.
Alright, will do.
Why don't the Angara have records of first contact with the Ket?
Those who were there cannot tell their tales.
Doesn't look like I have any more drinks left.
Slaved, or exalted.
Ah, well. It's only about half an hour left to go.
Rumors. No one knows for sure what happened.
Alright, I'll let you beat.
I'll leave you to your work.
Of course. I hope to speak to you in less frantic times. I would love to hear about your people.
Likewise. He seemed like a nice chap. Right then, we've got multiple stuff to do at this point. We got that one over there. Do we have quests? Oh, we do. We have one here. That's not one over there. We got more back around here. Okay. Yeah, we still got a lot of busy work to do. Let's go over to that one. We'll see what that's all about. It's a shame I couldn't figure out how to do the spinny thing. It must have been a bug at the time.
Very fine. We'll protect them the best we can. Are you here to observe the Yavara?
Biologist.
What are the Yavara?
Walk onto the frozen lake and you'll see them beneath the ice. They've lived on Vold for millennia.
Stories about the Yavara are the only Angaran folktales that survive the Scourge. They're beautiful, intelligent creatures, our closest tie to our past.
I've been sat for much longer than normal since I streamed Date Everything for a while. I'm starting to get very stiff now. Yeah, I'll definitely be calling this an hour early, I think.
Something I should know about?
24 Yavara have been killed since outlaws of your kind landed on Vold to hunt. We have no resources to track these poachers, and the resistance is spread too thin.
At this rate, our only link to our history will disappear forever.
Ryder, you need to stop those hunters. The Yavara are vital to Angaran culture.
Oh yeah, of course.
We'll do whatever we can to help.
I want to come with you, Ryder.
You said you have folktales about the Yavara.
Oh, I'm not going it just yet. I'll be going until like 10 o'clock. Don't worry.
Most of them have the same theme. A Yavara song is so beautiful.
Jarl wants to come with me for this one.
Reveal the stars.
Just stories, of course, but when you
how many hours have I been streaming today?
Stories are precious.
Let me have a look.
I see why the Yavara are important to you.
Wait until they shut up.
Angara. They're a symbol of what the Scourge took from us.
Let's see. Your channel. Live. I streamed Date Everything for about 2 hours. And then we're doing this one. So, not that much longer than what I would usually do. I'm glad that I decided to stream Date Everything, though. Worked out nice. Had some new peeps joining.
Tell me more about the Yavara.
They're amazing creatures, able to communicate through intricate songs.
It sounds like there's some kind of alien whale.
I've heard the songs in person, but the Scourge trapped the Yavara beneath the ice. Now we have to settle for static-filled recordings.
How do they survive under the ice?
No one knows. We've dedicated our lives to
my yokai bus just came today, looking forward to read it tonight. Oh shit, that reminds me. I've got to send you some screenshots, some pictures of the ones I have. I feel you can read them when you come over during one of the weekends as well.
I'll leave you to your work.
Let's have a look. So there's like big whales under the water? Can we see them? Oh shit, look! I think. Yeah, look! Wow! Yo, that's really cool! What the fuck? You can't make them out properly, but you can just about see them swimming under the surface. Oh, that's really cool. Look how big they are. I wonder if they're related to the Leviathans from the original Mass Effect series. I see a shadow. Yeah. Send me links after stream. I will do. Let's see. Right. Javik wants to come for this one. PB. That's PB over there. So let's go and do that one. And then once we get PB sorted, then we can swap over to Javik. So let's go over and handle PB's shit first. And then we can swap the party over to Javik because he wants to help us out with that crap.
I think there was a bird.
Yeah, you can just about see it under the ice. It's really, really cool. Over there. Can you swap around on that one? It doesn't look like it works. Never mind. We'll see what PB's thing is all about. There. Actually, I tell you what we haven't done for a while. We haven't saved the game. Let's do that. I don't want to lose a shit ton of progress. This looks like the place.
These are the ruins we're looking for.
Time to scrounge for tech.
Yeah, I definitely feel stronger than last time. I did a bunch of crafting in between streams last time we streamed, which is nice because it's resulting in I'm taking more damage and I'm dishing out more as well, which is nice. It's not as infuriating to play now. Yeah, I know we talked about those yokai books. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I'll get that for you. Oh shit! We managed to fit one in.
Guess we'll have to scan for the rest of these. That should do it.
Right. Mass Effect Andromeda. PB Secret Project Puzzle. Let's skip all of the bullshit. At least I know how it works now. Oh, I pressed an auto solve button. I didn't mean to do that. Never mind.
Very cool little piece of REM tech. REM tech?
Yeah, shortcut I made up. REM is short for remnant, and
noted.
Anytime we come across ruins like this, let's scrounge what we can.
Appreciate it.
Oh, I guess the reason why I couldn't interact with the other ones is I couldn't fucking I hadn't unlocked them because I hadn't done PB shit yet. Is that it then? Fuck me, that's it. Right, okay. Is that PB's quest done then? Or is there more of them? There's one over here. Let's go and have a look then. We'll have a quick look. Now that we've done that, maybe we can drive over there and see. Just out of curiosity. Apparently I got a message pop up somewhere. Okay. Right, over here. I wonder if the remnants have respawned. We'll find out. That's a yes. There's another one down. Right, now, does that mean we can actually interact with this shit now? Doesn't look like it. Right. Journal. In the Tempest escape pod. What? Is the Tempest the name of the ship? Alright, it is. Okay, so we're done with that then. Cool. Let's go back to the Lost Song. Let's go to that one. And we will change our group. We'll get rid of PB and we'll add Javik to a team. I'd rather have Javik anyway. So we'll get rid of PB and we'll add Jol. So Jol, not Javik, Jol. Yeah. Who's Javik? I don't know. There we go. We got him with us now. Because I know we've got quests for here for him as well. Yeah, the Lost Song. He wants to be with us for that one. It's not strictly a companion quest, so I don't have to bring him along. But I think he'd appreciate it if I did, so we can do that. Let's see what skills I need to teach. Combat. Right, we got 6 more skills. Let's get the final combat fitness to give us some more thing. Low health damage resistance. That'll do. There we are. We've got ourselves nice and... We've also we're 42 out of 50 points in combat needed. So I think I'll start getting points in shotguns. So my shotguns deal more damage. Because again, I want to go down the Vanguard path. And then hopefully that will unlock the next rank of Vanguard for us, which is good. Cora has 6 points. Let's see. Let's do Nova. Can't do any more than that. Jal. I can't do the max one of them. Resilience, I think. Cool. Right. And with that, I'm going to save the game here, and we can come back next week, I think. Because I am starving at the moment. Exit to desktop. Yeah, there we go. Thank you very much. It's been a really fun stream today. It's been nice having new people in thanks to that Date Everything game. Seems like a fun group. Hopefully we see them again. I will try and stream Date Everything at some point during the week. But we'll see. But yeah.